Hello! Today I'm going to show you a quick way to translate Google Slides into another language. So here I have, these are some slides introducing a vocabulary class I taught a few years ago, and I want to translate them to Spanish. Here I have a translation extension set up. Now this translation extension is under AppScript. It's an app script, but it's added so that it's translate slides. We'll talk about the code in a minute, but all I'm going to do is come over here, right click on the first slide, left click, and then shift key and click so that we get all of them. I'm going to copy and then come over here and just paste these in. And I always use, keep original styles. So now we have a copy of these over here, and we can run the translation on them. So we run translate slides. Now this is the first time in this, well no it wasn't, I ran it on this one before. So the first time you run it, it will ask you for permission, and then it will warn you, it'll give you a scary warning that the extension is not trusted. It's totally safe. We'll talk about it in a minute. But so this is now popped up, the translate, and I'm just going to, I don't need to translate those, I'm actually delete these. And then go down here, again select them all, and again we're done with this one. We're not in this one anymore, we're in the translation extension one. And now I'm going to choose Spanish and then click on translate. Now it might take a minute, but you can see it's going, and now we've got it all in Spanish. Right here that's gotten a bit long, and what I like to do is just choose this and then turn on shrink text on overflow. That way, most of the time it'll quickly fix it. You might need to do a little bit more, but we've just translated. Now if this permissions things bothers you, you could always make a copy of this, right? Make a copy, entire presentation, make a copy. And then what you can do is just delete these slides, come back over here and copy these out, and paste them in here, right? Do not link. So now we've got a copy and now we don't have to worry about the extension or anything, right? We've just got a regular little copy we can use, and then we could reuse this one next time if we wanted to for a different one. That's only if you don't like having to do the permissions thing every single time, or if you don't feel like you're going to need to ever translate this set into anything else. But at any rate, however you choose to do it, you could just leave this one and rename it, right? But let's take a closer look at this app script that we're using. Now, this is how every extension is made, for the most part, right? They're running scripts, they're doing JavaScript type stuff, or maybe they have some other code in there. But this one is only taking scripts from Google. So we have translate.js, and then we have the sidebar. This is just HTML. It's going to gstatic, which is Google. It's going to gstatic. Ajax, Google APIs. That's Google. That's jQuery. That's the script that's doing the work. Oh, by the way, there's also where you change the languages. Point is, you only make this once. You can copy it, paste it in here. It's not that bad. Just use this button for a new file, name it translate, paste in the text. New file, sidebar.html, paste in the text. Once you do that once, you just keep making a copy. Like I keep the template, like I mentioned, right? So and then I just make a copy, or you could paste in, paste out. But this all comes from Google. It's actually right here on their developer page, developers@google.com. They used it as an example for how to make extensions. So it's super easy. It's all right here. You can just copy from here and paste it in, right? It has all the directions here for how to do it. Or you can go over to GitHub if you'd rather get it from here. Once you set it up one time and give it permission, for each new deck you have to give it permission again, but it's fine. It's only going to Google. Okay? So I've been using this recently because it's fast, and it can do, I did one that was up to like 50 slides, I think. There's no limit, or if there is a limit, it's a huge one. Like I got some content slides from a history teacher, boom, translated them, and like a minute later emailed them or shared it back to her. It's like, here you got them in Spanish. If the language you need isn't here, right? These are the languages, just change it. You can delete the ones you don't need, right? Play with it a little bit till it works how you need it. That's it. Super easy. Copy them, paste them in here, and translate them, and you're done.